In the astrology of March 15th, we have the power of the Earth Tiger today. And so the Earth Tiger is taking place whilst we have Mars in a septile with the North Node. So for the Earth Tiger energy, we're often called to work very hard, but more than anything, more than what we're doing, we're called to do so fearlessly. And what's interesting about this and sort of the fated moment that it feels like it's going to arrive is Mars in its septile with the North Node is a waning septile. So if we think about the waxing septile, biseptile, triseptile, we can think about this as the three knocks of fate, where it's giving us an offer, it gives us a second offer, and then it has like a person attached to it, and then a third offer, and then it gives us a group of people that's attached to that. Whether or not we took on that third knock on the door depends on how the waning triseptile, biseptile, and septile takes place. And if you feel as though there was this massive opportunity, roughly 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and you feel as though you missed out on something and you wished you had done things differently, then this waning septile might have kind of a redemptive aspect to it. It's not so much an invitation you'll be receiving today, but it is a call to action. It's a moment to redeem what was missed out on, what mistake was made. It can be as simple as apologizing for something, or it can be in the form of action, of course. And with Mars in the North Node, it very likely will be a fated moment in which you are asked for help. Someone calls upon you in a certain way. And if you are an Aquarius or an Aries especially, I think this is going to be extra active for you. But today, what you're going to experience is essentially a moment where you have to move, where you have to take action of some kind. And by doing so, this starts to realign you with the North Node. It starts to realign you kind of with the collective fated direction that the universe is saying to go in. And so with this septile, very strong, what happens depending on how we sort of interact with this septile is next, of course, going to be the octile, the waning octile. We're getting a little bit of retroactive information about a challenge, how things really went, what was really going on behind the scenes. And then, of course, after this, we have the novile. The 40-degree novile is where we're going to use a great deal of discernment to see what kind of final piece of this initiation we have to take on before moving on to some of the lesser aspects where we get into the decile, we get into the quindecile, we get into the vigentile, and we essentially get all the remaining information before we have our conjunction of Mars and the North Node again. So really intense energy that's taking place today. Pay close attention to what you are called upon to do, and I hope that this has helped. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will talk to you all tomorrow.